Hey neighbors, how y'all doing out there? It's Miss C, and you already know what today is. It's Wednesday, so I'm here to pick you up and probably pick myself up too. Everybody needs a helping hand sometime, and that's what I want to talk about today. So the title of this one right here gonna be "Work for Yourself." Now I know that sound a little bit selfish. But to everybody out there that's living their best life right now, you don't have any setbacks, everything going good for you, everything 100, thumbs up. That's good for you. But for people such as myself that have been a people pleaser for the majority of my life, always putting other people's happiness and joy and fulfillment before mine's, this video is for us. We right here. Me and you, we right here with each other. Because thank God that the more older you get, the more storms and trials you make it through. You gain you some wisdom and some knowledge. And I'm so happy about that. A lot of people don't want to get old. They don't want to become more seasoned in their life, because that season come with a few wrinkles, a little gray hair. Your girls ain't sitting up as perky as they used to, but I don't mind that stuff as long as I don't make the same mistakes continuously over and over and over again. And right now, at this point in my life, I'm still loving, I'm still kind, but y'all, I done got a little bit selfish. And this kind of selfish is a good selfish. And I should have had this type long time ago, because when I was younger, I was so focused on just doing what I could for so many other people that I neglected myself. And yes, I'm 36. I have my own place, my own vehicles, my credit is good, but it's still some things that I lack, and I lack it because I was putting it in other people. Now, is it wrong to invest in others? No, it's not. But it's wrong if you invest all you have into others for them to be successful, for them to gain everything they need to gain so they can have their most best wonderful life. The thing is, when you pour into people and those same people don't pour into you, so while you pouring into them, they getting fuller and fuller and fuller, and they flourishing and growing and outdoing any and everything they want to do, and you sitting up there sad, lonely, depressed, upset, frustrated, because all the love you gave out, all the time you gave out, all the patience you gave out, all the money you gave out, all the good loving. We ain't gonna go there because it's kids watching. But all that good stuff you just sit up here and gave out to others, wanting the same thing in return. Don't nobody ever truly just give something and don't expect something in return. It don't have to be exactly what you gave in return, but dang, if I give you a 7-course meal, at least be willing to take me to somewhere to give me a bite to eat, or give me a glass of water or something. Give your girl something. I mean, jeez Louise, man. So, this year, 2008, ain't nothing wrong with loving nobody. God tell us to love everybody, even to pray for our enemies. I don't have a problem doing that. But this year, Miss C is taking a little bit better care of Miss C, because sometimes we can be so consumed with other people's issues, problems, concerns, what they doing in their life. Because I don't know if a part of us is nosy, or we just want to be included in other people's life. So we get in people's business to feel love and to feel wanted and to just be a part of something, when you can be creating your own stuff. You could be changing your life, and in the midst of changing your life and making things better for you, you can then help other people. And y'all, I'm being so transparent on this video. Oh, Lord Jesus, you is something. Only the Lord could make me sit up here and tell all my business. But as long as it helps somebody, you know what? I'm going to humble myself before the Lord and let him use me as he see fit. But what I got down here, I had one little note. Put the same work into yourself as you do others. Plain and simple. I've helped people create businesses, but for some reason, it seemed like I have so many ideas, but it seemed like I can't get my own business off the ground. And I'm like, we did business plans for people before, government loans and stuff to help for business and stuff. Then worked in other people ministries and stuff. Then partnered with people, and all of that is good. But if you're doing all of that stuff, it's good. I'm not saying it's wrong. But if you're doing everything for everybody else, but those same organizations, companies, people, family, friends, lovers, whatever, is not even trying to do anything for you, sometimes it's best to back just a little, so you can get a better view of yourself and of your life, to see if you are taking care of things you need to take care of for yourself, because nobody is going to look out for you like you. And sometimes the love and time and patience we give others, we want it so bad ourselves, to where we give it to others hoping that one day in return they'll give it back to us. And when they don't, we're hurt and disappointed. And when you have a big heart, you'll be having that little pity party for a little while, and then somebody else come across your path and they need help, and then you feel good again because there's someone there to help, and so you helping them, and it's like a never-ending cycle. It'll always be people to help. It will always be somebody to pour into. But sometimes when your cup is empty and dry, and nobody got a picture of nothing delicious, you need to steal away and ask God to fill you up again. And he will, because he loves you. And I know he will, because he's done the same thing for me. And God is not a respecter of persons. All that means is that if he do something for me, he will do the same thing for you, because he don't love me more than he loves you. And he don't love you more than he loves me. This God is an equal opportunity lover. Okay? That's what I love about him, because he's faithful. He's non-judgmental. He has unconditional love. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't want nobody else to judge me but God, because only God can see my heart. So God sees your intentions and he sees your motives. So do I feel bad that I helped the people that I helped in the past? Of course not, because I did it out of love. I did it out of compassion. I did it because I wanted to see that person or that group or that business or that church win. But it just comes a point in time to where you have dreams and visions and aspirations and books and music and everything else you want to do, but those same people or another group of people or whatever is not helping you. So sometimes you may have a friend that wants to start working out. So you volunteer to work out with them to push them so they can meet their goals. But at the same time, you want somebody to work out with too, because you trying to meet your goals too. So when that person don't reciprocate, I think that's the word, y'all let me know down below. When they don't give you back what you're willing to give them, it just make you feel some type of way. So am I saying F the world? Forget everybody and everything? No. Missy is not saying that. And if any little kids watching that, don't y'all be saying that. I didn't say the bad word, but don't say the F part either. Oh, but all I'm saying is love yourself. Be patient with yourself. Invest in yourself. Do your own business plan. Write it down. Make it plain so you are able to see those goals. See those things that you need to accomplish and start doing them. So later on in the future, you won't have regrets because the things that you truly wanted to do didn't get done because you was waiting for that team or those people to help you and they never lifted a hand to help you. God will truly send the right people in your life, but you have to be ready to be able to even have a team of people that's ready to help you. And that's hard to do if all you have done was give out, because you have a hard time receiving. Like if you're a worker and you used to working all the time, when it's finally time for you to take a vacation or a sabbatical or something, and you on the beach chilling or you doing whatever, it feel good for the first 1, 2, maybe 3 days because you didn't got some rest. But that 4th day of vacation, you like, I wonder what they doing at work. You start thinking about stuff back at home and what you need to do when you get back, and you making plans, and you supposed to be relaxing and chilling, laid up having a good time. But you worried about other folks instead of doing, giving yourself some real TLC. That's that tender love and care, y'all. So, for those out there that are people pleasers, that's something you need to work on, because it have some people out there you just can't please, honey. You can bend over backwards and touch your toes and they still won't be happy. You can brown nose as many people on the corporate ladder as you want. Some people will just not be pleased with all the things you do because they are not happy within themselves. But if you have dreams and goals, work towards your dreams, your goals. If you want to become a healthier person, work on your health. Start eating better. Start exercising. If don't nobody want to do it with you, baby, look, sometimes you got to do stuff by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At least you know you won't let yourself down. So, am I saying forget everybody? No. I'm just saying invest in yourself. Put a little more time and effort in yourself. Treat yourself like somebody else that needs help. Write you a list. Get a piece of paper and write down everything you ever wanted to do. Write down every dream you have had that you would love to see accomplished. Every vision, every idea, every business, every creation, if you're a creative person, every picture you could have drawn, every piece of jewelry you ever wanted to make, whatever, you going back to school, whatever it is that's your desire, being a good wife, being a good mother, being a great daughter, or a son or husband or fiance, whatever your heart desire, write it down on the paper. Then look at the things on that paper as if it's somebody else and you want to do all you can to help that person. Sometimes you have to get out of yourself to be able to see more clearly. But once you do that, you'll be able to see that you are a person, you're valuable, and you have great ideas, and you need help too. So put all that work you would put in somebody else into yourself and see how far you can go, instead of waiting for other people to come in your life and help you do stuff. Be your own team. Do it yourself. And as you start working on things yourself, people will slowly start to trickle in that have skills you don't have, or knowledge you don't have, or they'll just be another piece of your dynamic puzzle. So basically, you will be reaping what you have already sowed within others. So all the time you put in somebody else, soon someone will be coming that will give you their time. If you have sowed patience into somebody, someone will come in your life that'll be willing to sow some patience into you. So don't feel bad. Don't feel used and abused and neglected, and start to have a mindset of just, you'll never be nothing, or you'll never accomplish nothing, or you'll never be anyone of importance, because you already are. Sometimes we don't feel how we know things are, but we can't live by our feelings, because our feelings will lead us wrong sometimes. But just be encouraged and know that all those wonderful gifts that you have inside of you are for you too, not just for others. But it's not selfish to use the gifts that God placed in you for your own self sometimes. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Work hard for yourself. Devote time and hard work and effort into yourself, and see how far you'll go. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Pick Me Up Wednesday. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. And I hope you were lifted up out of anything that you might have been in that was holding you down. Because the devil is a lie, honey. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You're more than a conqueror through Christ. Just know everything will be alright. And those dreams that you have will come true. Keep pressing, because there's a blessing in your pressing. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.